The Gospels tell us about a woman, remember, who slipped up on Jesus one day. She didn't meet him face to face. She slipped up on him from behind. You remember the woman, don't you? She'd gone to every doctor in town looking for healing, looking for relief. And for 12 long years, she had been sick. She had gone to every doctor in town, and she wanted to try a new and unusual treatment. But she couldn't because her HMO turned her down. And she tried to switch to another insurance company, but they wouldn't accept her because she had a pre-existing condition. She had been sick for 12 long years. She wasted all of her money on the doctors, and she went to this friend and that friend asking them, what should I do? And none of them had good advice, but praise God, one day she decided that she had had enough of talking to them. And the gospel, according to Matthew, the 9th chapter, the 21st verse, says that one day she stopped talking to her friends and she decided to talk to herself. And that's the problem with some of you. Some of you have had wonderful ideas. Some of you have had some wonderful inventions. Some of you could have been a millionaire by now. You could have been living large by now. You could have been further than you are by now. You could have graduated from school by now. You could have started a business by now. You said to yourself, I ought to do it, but then you made the mistake of going to talk to somebody else, and they discouraged you. They poured cold water on your dreams. Is there anybody here who knows that you ought to be careful who you share your dreams with, who you share your ambitions with, who you share your visions with? Don't you know that there are some folk who don't want to go anywhere, and they'll be mad with you for trying to go somewhere? But one day, she had a conversation with herself, and she said, if I can just touch the hem of his garment, I don't need him to speak any words. He doesn't even have to see my face. He doesn't even have to know I'm there. Just the shadow of his influence, just the aroma of his presence, just his power and his glory. If I can just get near Jesus, if I can touch Jesus, it doesn't matter how sick I am, doesn't matter how depressed I am, doesn't matter how low down I've been, if I can just touch Jesus.